quiz on Wednesday, right? So tomorrow we're going to have a review, and Wednesday we'll have a quiz over the stuff we've been learning. Now let me remind you of the stuff we've been learning. Factoring, whether it's box method or a equals 1, and then setting them equal to 0 and solving. So factor and solve is one way. Then we learned that quadratic equation, that crazy negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Y'all remember that? Then we learned this. Hey, we learned this, the easy way, polyroots. Okay? You're allowed to use any way. So remember which way is the easiest. Okay? So with that being said, okay, we're going to do this warm-up. Once again, we're trying to make sure we understand how to use polyroots in our calculators, because anytime you have a quadratic with a squared, this is how you can get the solution. What must it always equal? Hey. Must always equal what? 0. Do these equal 0? However, oh, by the way, make sure you turn in last week's warm-up sheet if you weren't here on Thursday. We weren't here on Friday, of course, so you got 4 days. Friday you put no school or Good Friday, and then make sure your name's on it. Okay, cool. Here we go. Now, what's weird about both of these is that aren't we supposed to have A, B, and C, 3 numbers? So we're supposed to have 3 numbers, A, B, C. Does everyone see that both of these have 2 numbers, right? So what do you do when you only have 2 numbers? Well, your third number is a 0, but which one? I don't want y'all to get messed up on this. So let's write this down. We're going to figure out A, B, and C. Please remember, the standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, first things first, do you notice there's no x's on number 1 or 2, but that's okay. You're still going to pretend like those are x's. So this y, it's kind of like an x. It's a variable. So do I know the y squared variable? Sorry, do I know the y squared coefficient? 4. So 4 is going to be my a value, right? Now, who thinks they know what b is going to be? What's b going to be? You're just randomly saying numbers. There's none of that's here. 5 is wrong. Negative 5 is also wrong. Check it out. Do you see how there's a y squared, but there's no middle y term? Okay. If you have a y squared, you need to think, is there a y? Oh, no y means the middle needs to be a 0y. There's like a ghost 0y here hunting us. Okay. So the most common error is people thinking, oh, it's just 4 minus 5, 0. You got to think about what's the squared, what's the regular variable, and what's the constant. So in this case, what's my b value going to be? 0. And then what's my c value? Negative 5. Okay. Someone's at my door. Oh well. Now, can we use our calculator to get the solution when we know A, B, and C? So remind me, how do I use polyroots? What buttons do I press? Menu 3, 3, 1. Do you know that? You sure? Killing me. So menu 3, 3, 1. Hit OK, and now we're going to put in A, B, and C. As long as you have the right numbers, that's the problem. Okay, then you'll be good. So 4, down, 0, down, negative 5, enter, enter, and then you got to hit enter one more time. I got negative 1.11, and that 8 actually makes it round up. So negative 1.12, and then positive 1.12. Remember that 8 makes it round up. Cool. Y'all can get that on your own. Now, number 2. Again, I need A equals, B equals, C equals. Even though I don't see any X's, we're going to take the P's and pretend like they're X's. So do I have an a value? Do I have a p squared? Right? P squared. What is my number in front of p squared if it's just a negative sign? Negative what? 2. If there's no number, it's an implied 1. So no number means 1. Negative means negative 1. Cool. So my a value is negative 1 for p. And then, do I have a p? Yeah. Sorry, it just sounded weird when I said it. Do I have a p? Sorry. So this problem has a p variable, correct? Okay. And what's the coefficient in front of the p? 3. All right. Now here's the deal. Do I have a number next to that by itself on the left side of the equation? No. So there's kind of like a ghost plus 0 over here because there's nothing. So what's my c? Say it in Spanish. All right. 0. All right. Now, let's go ahead and type this in the calculadora to get the answer. Menu, tres, uno. And we press -1, tab, 3, tab, 0. Enter, enter, one more enter. And I get 0 tres. Cool. I only took a little bit of Spanish in high school. That's all I know. Of course. Every day of your life. What? You didn't see that coming? Well, surprise, there's work to do today. Now, here's the dealio. Does everyone see at the top in red? Every day it tells you what to do. What to do is 7.3, 7.4, and 7.5. 3 and 4 are about to go in the grade book. 5 is also about to go in the grade book. 7.5 you got on Thursday, last class. If you were not here, do you know where to get 7.5? You're going to do that the same way we did these warm-ups from today and last class. Please remember that it has to equal zeros. Some people are not doing it right on the assignment. Okay. I'm also going to pass this out to you. Look at what I'm holding. The side that has the cube on it, when I say look at me, it means look with your eyes, not the top of your head. Hey, this cube side. The other side, not so much, but this side, the cube side. Okay. I'm going to pass this out to you. This is just more practice, either doing the quadratic equation or you can do polyroots. Okay. The only problem on this one is you got fractions. You got to figure out what those fractions equal as a decimal. But anyways, I'm going to pass this out. This is not your priority unless you finished 7.3, 7.4, and 7.5. Does everyone understand that? This is only after 7.3, 4, and 5. Cool. I said it like a couple times. All right, so I'm going to pass it out. Tomorrow we're going to review because we got a quiz on Wednesday. Here we go.